Welcome to Chateau Laroche. It's a unique spot right inside Loveland that not many folks even know is here. It's one of the secrets of Cincinnati. Harry Andrews was a Renaissance man. He spoke 7 languages, served in World War I, and had an architectural degree from Colgate University.
And this is Sir Harry. Along here, this is 1916 when he graduated from Colgate University.
But his love for medieval times led to the creation of this historic structure in Loveland, the House of Rock, a 1/5 replica of a castle in France.
He was stationed over there as a medic in a castle that was converted into a hospital called Chateau Laroche.
Construction started in the 1920s, but Andrews didn't really get to focus on it until retiring from his job as a building engineer in the 1950s. Andrews went to work with help from youngsters who played around the river and helped carry the rocks that make up the castle today.
Here it is. He died in 1981 and it's 2019, and we're still working on it. Not only did he make us nice, but he left us a castle, and not many people on this earth can say they're building a castle.
Well, Chateau Laroche is unique, but this door is as well, housing more than 2,000 nails and shifted wood, so nobody can break it down. But there is a way to get in at night. But if you do stick your head inside, you better be careful.
See how fast I got that sword? Right off that sword shelf. That's a sword shelf goes around there. If you didn't know the secret knocker weren't a reputable character, you were deemed a bad guy. When you come through this door, you had to stick your neck out, and we all know what happens when you stick your neck out where it don't belong. So this is what happens right here.
Well, the first level of the castle is Andrews' office, kitchen, and a game room. And getting upstairs, well, that could be an adventure of its own. So one of the first things you'll notice when you come into the castle, these staircases are narrow and windy, much like the castles all across the world. And Joe tells us why that is.
They built these steps narrow and windy, so only one person can go up at a time, and an arrow won't go around the curve, and you couldn't sword fight in them. So if a knight was at the top of the stairs, he can defend them against an army.
Next, his bedroom and grand hall. Every arch and even the dome in his bedroom handcrafted to withstand the test of time. This is the armor room in the newest portion of the castle here, the north wing, built in the 1980s. So we're gonna go from the armor room into the chapel now where the knights would come. Inside this room, there's a stone from literally almost every place, every country, and every state inside the United States.
Stones from all over, and we keep working on the castle and everything. All the inside of it, this didn't have any beams or any roof on it or anything when he died, and we've had the pleasure of going on and doing it.
Well, the last room on the north wing resembles a place where knights in medieval times would come to rest. So this room is one of the most unique places inside this castle. If it looks round to you, it is, but there's a reason why.
One person could protect it real easy. The windows, arrow windows like this, and one person, you could see north, east, south, and west in this room right here.
After nearly 100 years and thousands of sacks of cement and rock, Chateau Laroche continues to entertain those who come through its stone foundations. Sir Harry Andrews' vision started in 1927, and it continues through construction even today. I'm Colin Mayfield reporting in Loveland, WLWT News 5.